Hello, everybody. Joe Begadones here, and welcome back to an episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue, where there's currently no background music going because one of those scenes will probably start the second I hit click or hit the next button. But we're gonna just be stuck here, you and me, for a little bit. Hey, everyone, how's it going? Been a little bit. I was feeling pretty shitty the past 2 days, in all honesty. A little bit today too, not as much though. Like, I must have had like a 24-hour bug or like a 48-hour bug or something. Because I was achy. I had a headache. I felt like I was a little sour on Sunday, but yesterday on Monday, I was rough. I just was sitting in my office at work eating nothing but Tums, like trying to calm myself down because I was just gassy and gross and like feeling bad. But I still had to work because I wasn't dying, unfortunately. If it was regular work, which I'm starting today, wow, that's why I'm able to record at 8 a.m. I'm not 8 a.m. 10:30 a.m. I don't know where I got the 8 from. I think that's because that's what I set my alarm to wake up for this morning. But on account of still feeling kind of bad, I just went back to sleep and woke up a little bit ago. So yeah. Other than that, updates for me. I already talked about my standing like desk, which, yep, it is the exact same model as the ones from work. Explains why it was so goddamn expensive. But I also got in my like little treadmill pad for under my desk, so that way I can pull it out whenever I want to like stand up and walk, which is actually pretty good. Like I had to oil it, lubricate it like after I first got it because I was running it for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, it smells like burning rubber. I'm not sure if that's because it wasn't lubricated properly or it needed more from like the factory, or if that was just like that new kind of like chemically rubberized track smell that had been trapped inside a box in plastic and I was finally like airing out directly in my living room. Uh, but it works good. It only goes up to like 4 miles an hour because you're only supposed to be walking. I usually set it to like a little over 2 or something because I'm a fast walker. I have my dad to blame for that. It drives my mother fucking insane. Speed walks everywhere, so I also had to speed walk everywhere to keep up. And now I am just a fast walker. Like if I'm walking somewhere, I'm trying to get from point A to point B. I'm not on a leisurely stroll. Uh, can that be picked up outside? Maybe. One of my neighbors like mowing their lawn. Hold on, let me close my window. You'll probably hear me like knock the fan over that I have sitting in it. Give me a sec. All right, it's a little quieter now. Hopefully that didn't pick up too much, and hopefully they won't be mowing right next to my window the entire episode. So, yeah. Anyway, that's basically been my past couple of days since I recorded. Was feeling sick and just sitting with like the lights off, being miserable. And then I went to work yesterday and was miserable at work. And then I'm gonna go to work later today and be miserable there. But on the plus side, being able to wake up without setting an alarm is fairly nice. I do set the alarm, but if I wake up before it, the sun's already up. You feel a little more awake, restful, because you're not waking up in the middle of like REM sleep or whatever. So I really enjoy that. Anywho, last episode, they had a nice heart to heart with Shizuku mother, and then stuff happened that we're not entirely privy to, and it seems like Shizuku's, at least my assumption is moving out of her parents' house and like gonna be living in like the beach shack. I don't know. They kind of came to like a realization like we cannot be around each other. Like we are just incompatible types of people. We drive each other fucking insane. Well, it's mainly Shizuku drives her mother insane because she's a dumb bitch. Not Shizuku, her mom. I still don't like her mother. I think it's a fairly, I don't know, realistic depiction of it, but it's like of like a fucking neurotic woman who just it just can't deal. She just can't deal with it. She is not well. She really should be on something. Because this, she's got some issues of her own she needs to work through. And she is not, you know, providing a very nurturing environment for her daughter, which is kind of the whole catalyst point for this route. But hey, hopefully, you know, once she has some space, she can kind of, I don't know, decompress a little, maybe work on her some, and then they can reconvene and, you know, be a family. There's not much shot of them being like a super happy, loving family. Like, the love is there, it's just clouded by Shizuku's mom sucking so bad. But hopefully with time, things can get better and they can kind of work through it. So let's keep playing and see if we get anything like that in the epilogue. So let's click on that button. Oh yeah, the typhoon came through and like tore shit up, and the beach shack is probably gone. The place we spent our summer together at was in shambles. Tree branches or garbage must have been blown into the windows. Glass was everywhere. Simple planks of wood covered them up. We went inside. Oof. Yeah, that's some water damage. Shizuku. We had no idea what to say. As for Shizuku... Shizuku, it's dangerous.
大丈夫よ。無茶なことはしないわ。
She approached the jumbled mess. The landscapers are right outside. I'm actually going to pause for a second because I probably got to move my car for them because they got to get to the backyard. So, see you in a quick second. And I'm back. Just moved my car down the driveway for them so that way they could get their mowers to the backyard. And hopefully they didn't kill my plants sprouting. I put a little fence up too. That's another thing I did, is I went out to Walmart and I got a little wire fence to put around my little garden plot, which I think some stuff is sprouting, but not entirely yet. I don't know. It's hard to tell because I had to like dig up some grass and like just kind of shove that deeper down and then use the soil. But now I think some of the grass is growing up, and it's hard to tell what's my vegetable sprouts and what's just grass sprouting out of the dirt. So I'll give it some time. Hopefully some of my stuff will grow. If not, I'll have to try again, but get like the little planters, like, I don't know, soil. It kind of looks like 8 cartons, but it's full of soil, and you fucking plant it in there, and then you transfer it later. Those things, those plastic trays for it. No idea what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about. Anywho, Subugi and I followed.
こんなになっちゃって、みんなにハイリ君と紬に謝らないと。
She pulled something out of the heap. It was...
ハイリ君、紬、また島に来てね。
A large sheet of paper with that was written on it. There was even people's names signed. Shizuku, of course. Ao, Nomiki, Roichi, Tenzen. Shiroha, Kamame. Even Tokuda was
お
there.
別れ会の準備をしてたの。あなたたちを送りたいって人と一緒に。こんなことになっちゃうのね。
Ah, well, can't really do much about that. Shizuku.
プレゼントは無事かしら。確かあの辺りに。
She sounded uneasy. The ever-smiling Shizuku. What can I do? What can I do for her? What'd Shizuku say? I already knew that, didn't I? I glanced at Tsumugi. We seem to be on the same page. Shizuku.
ハイリ君、ごめんなさい。ちょっと待ってね。
What are you doing all this alone for? If you're looking for something, let us help.
そうですね。一緒の方が早いです。
You should probably put on some gloves, though, because there's broken glass everywhere, and that doesn't feel very good between, like, the webbing of your fingers.
でも
Huh. I moved aside something that had fallen over. Sheesh, that's Shizuku for you. Around that time, she started cleaning dishes all by
本
herself.
当ですよ。3人でやった方がきっと楽しいのに。
Tsumugi, too, began clearing away broken objects.
いいです。
Oh, come on, you can't do that alone.
もぎ
Yes! Now we can see further back.
ですね。
Ah, for crying out loud. She's always so positive and supportive about other people's faults.
自分のことだとそれをしませんよね。むぎゅ。新たなぬいぐるみが海の
Nice
家に
score!
流れ着いています。
Amazing that it, like, got through one of the windows.
後で直してあげましょう。
Tsumugi and I chatted away as we cleaned. Hey, hell, if anything. She just bottles it up and keeps on, bottles it up and smiles like everything's hunky-dory.
雫はきっとバレてないって思ってるんですよ。私たちからすればそんなのバレバレなのに。
She's pretty obvious. Right? That side of her's a bit lame, but pretty cute.
そうですね。撫でてあげたくなります。
Yeah, she does that face where it looks like she's, well, she is crying, but try not
ハ
to.
イリさん、私たちへのプレゼントって何でしょうね。
$1 million. Good question. This is a bit of fun, actually. Like a treasure hunt.
ですね。
How about the person who finds something gets to keep it, even if it's not
おお、
theirs?
それは面白そうです。
I might get yours, you know?
いいんですか、ハイリさん。
Why are you asking me?
雫から私へのプレゼント、きっとおっぱいを大きくする何かです。
I could see that.
二人ともありがとうね。むぎゅ、また笑顔ですね。
That's not fooling anybody. She's totally pushing herself. Not like she even needs to do that for us to love her. Tsumugi nodded.
えっと
Lies are forbidden, remember? You have so many memories of this place and it's a total mess. There's no way you can sit there and smile.
私たちも悲しいです。でも一番大切にしてた雫が悲しむ前に私たちが悲しむことはできません。だから早く悲しんでください。
Yeah, get out of your system.
私たちも早く悲しみたいです。
Yep. But if you're gonna smile, then that's fine too.
嫌な思い出、私たちが楽しい思い出に変えますから。
Right. We're gonna show you the time of your life, whether you like it or not.
だから嘘ついて笑っててもいいですよ。その嘘の笑顔、私たちが本当にしちゃいますから。ハイリ君、紬。
But really, we do need to clean this place up before, like, it gets mildewy, and we got... These floorboards are all gonna have to get ripped out. Like, you're gonna have to, like, dry out the underfloor, like the concrete foundation.
そういうことなら笑ってなきゃよね。
You can ugly cry if you want.
二人が楽しませてくれるんだもの。笑ってなきゃ損じゃない。そうですよ。雫の周りの嫌なこと全部楽しいことに変えちゃいますから。だからもう雫が何かを忘れることはありません。
What she said.
二人とも優しすぎよ。
Yep. Oh, look who's talking.
私たちが優しいんじゃありません。
We were just doing what you would.
雫が私にそうしてくれたから私たちもそうしてるんです。
That's how you've been to everyone. We just thought you would talk to everyone with a smile if you were in this situation. That's all. We're not being nice by any stretch.
私はそれなりに優しいです
Okay,
が
maybe you, Samugi. I don't think you have like a mean bone in your body. Huh? Oh, not fair. Ah ha 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 ha. We laughed. No matter what happens, the three of us will laugh. Someone called out to us from the beach. Sounded like an annoying seagull.
カモメさん、うわ派手にやっちゃったね。ええ、派手にやっちゃったわ。
I'm surprised the roof tiles are still here, if the storm was bad enough to throw shit through the windows. Whoever like your roofer was did a fucking great job. Probably the only reason why the building isn't like a total loss.
ずくずく私の胸で泣く？カモメさん、あなたのおっぱいはおいそれと他人に触らせていいものじゃないわ。
Yes, it just goes to show how serious she is about this.
それがたとえ私というおっぱいであってももっと自覚を持って褒められた。
Probably.
でも思ったより元気そうだね。ええ、この二人といたらすぐに元気にさせられちゃった。させました。おお、やるね。
おはよう。大丈夫か？
ミキちゃん、おはよう。
ああ、4人とも危ないから家から離れてくれ。
Yeah, there's like glass and nails and shit everywhere,
あ、
so.
ごめんなさい。それは分かってるんだけど、どうしても取りに行きたいものがあって。
ダメだ。危険すぎる。
I mean, it's like her property, so.
それに、いくら探しても見つかるわけがないからな。探し物はこれだろ。
Oh, you came down and you got it beforehand. What are you thinking ahead? Nomiki held a box that looked awful present-like.
どうして？
水織先輩も案外ドジだな。
Or did you just leave it?
鍵を返してもらったか？
そういえ
私に預けっぱなしだったからな。夜に心配で見に来たんだ。良一も天然も青も同じことを考えてたらしくてな。
Oh, nice. All the party
ば、あ
stuff.
りがと
みんなは家や船の様子を見てから来ると言っていたから少し遅くなるかもだが。
Shame about like all those tatami mats that I ruined, because those things like a good tatami mat is fucking expensive. Like $200+ a mat if you get a good one.
場所さえ用意できればちゃんとお別れ会はできるぞ。
Usually like 6 by like a little more than 2 feet or so, I want to say. You're allowed to say that in front of me and Samugi?
おっと、失言だ。忘れてくれ。
う。忘れませんよ。そう
Yeah,
だね。
mine's like a steel
忘れ
trap.
られないね。なので私にも手伝わせてください。
自分のお別れ会の準備をか？
準備は楽しいですから。確かにそうだね。
わかった。それじゃあみんなでやるか。どうだろう、
Sure.
水織先輩。
You know, more hands going, it'll just get done faster. Then we'll have more time to party.
もちろん。
It's awful. That place overflowing with childhood memories. The beach hut. Where I spent the summer with my boyfriend and best friend. That precious place. Even so, I can go on. I have Hairi-kun. I have Samugi. Don't push me forward. Yeah, that building is probably uninsured. I can't see any insurance company willing to offer protection to a building that is literally on the beach, on an island, in a typhoon-prone part of the world, like, in front of the seawall. Like, that place, no insurance company is gonna fucking offer you, a plan for that place. So anything is probably gonna have to come out of their own pockets to get it fixed up. My past self may have ended up forgetting something this awful. I wouldn't have been able to bear it, and tried to forget. But with these two, they'll turn something even this horrid into something fun to remember. I won't forget anymore. No. I have no reason to. I'm okay. Even should worse, more terrible things come my way, I will not forget. No more. I will not try to forget. What, we're not going to show the party? Or are we still doing the, setup for the party the next day? After that?
うーっす手伝いに来たぜ壊れていたものは大体直しておいたこれなら大丈夫だろう
Thanks. Should we put it here?
いや灯台の上から吊るそうぜ海の家用サイズに作った幕だそんなところにつけて見えるか
Let's set it up there for now.
こんばんは。
成瀬さん、
作業してるって聞いて。差し入れ。
ありがとう。
新作のチャーハンカレー。
Sounds good.
今回はどんな感じなの？
カレーの具をチャーハンにしてみた。
なるほど。
Yeah.
斬新ね。
The onion and carrots, yeah, that makes sense. The potatoes, maybe? They would have to be, finely diced potatoes. Basically, hash browns.
わかってる。驚くほど迷走
I
してい
don't
る
know
こと
about, the curry, the roux, and, the soup part of it. Or the sauce, however you want to define what curry is.
お布団ありますから、お二人とも泊まっていってください。
Maybe I will.
私はまだフェリーもあるし。では、ハイリさんと二人でお泊まり会ですね。
Yep, looks like you're missing out.
初めてなので楽しみです。
Yep, can't blame us if anything happens. We gave you the offer.
やっぱり私も泊まる。まあいい？
Worried?
するわよ。
I mean, Samugi's cute, but she's not that cute. Oh, we are speed running to the end, huh?
しゃ今日もやるぜああねあ
I like that spirit, Roichi. Tenzen, allow me to join. Yeah.
脱ぐな。
手伝いに来たよ。おお、なんか男らしい飾り付けだ。やっぱりそう。
Mm-hmm.
飾り付けは男の子
I
3人
don't
に
know
任
what
せちゃってるから
defines a manly decoration, but
ちょっといじってもいい？もちろん。泊まりますか？
I've got some stuff I want to work on, so I guess so.
さすがに2日連続で外泊は今のお母さんでも怒る気がするわ。
Yeah, even if she is in a reconciliatory... I know reconciliatory? Is that the adjective for that? Maybe? Let's go with that mood. You don't want to push it.
それでは2人でお泊まり会ですね。泊まる。
At least call home, though. I don't know if there would be a working landline here, though. Considering this is technically an abandoned lighthouse. Could be one of those things where they just never shut off service because I don't know, maybe the city is still paying the bill.
いける俺たちなら
Yeah, let's go.
この徳田に任せておけ
これ頼まれてた食べ物ですけど、手は獅子類類って感じね。そうね。
Mm-hmm.
みんな頑張ってくれたわ。
Work to the bone.
明日ですもんね。お別れ会。
And so, the sun began
み
falling.
んなお疲れ様でした。明日はよろしくね。
うん、お疲れ様。それじゃあ明日楽しみにしてるね。
おい、出し物とか用意した方がいいのか？
今からでも用意するか。
どうせお前らのは裸や卓球だろ。
I mean, he's not wrong.
この徳田の出し物をお前たちに伝授してやろう。
マジか。
You're just gonna give us money?
いいのか。
任せておけ。3人でやった方が盛り上がるからな。
あいつここに来て馴染んだわね。それじゃあまた明日。
Sure, you know, let Tokuda be part of the friend group.
遅れるなよ、主役たち。
He's a bit of a weirdo and doesn't have a sprite, but like we say every time, he's not a bad guy. Everyone went home. I guess we should head home too.
そうね。
Shizuku took one step. Whoa, you okay? She tottered on her feet a bit.
ちょっと一気に疲れが出ちゃったかも。
Well, they have been working on the setup for like 3 days straight, so.
あゆ
Oh god, choices at the end. Fuck. I'm pretty sure there was like something I had to choose here too. God damn it. Making me Google shit. Right at the end. Shizuku, where was it? Right here. One important choice will take you to the remainder of the route, while choosing, hey, don't worry about it, will take you to a bad end. She's been trying too hard, hasn't she?
少し休んでいってくだ
Damn,
さい。
11th hour bad ends. That's kind of fucked up, ain't it?
ありがとう。
ここにどうぞ。
Like all the other ones, it's like once you get onto the route, it's more of a kinetic novel than like a, you know, choose your own adventure visual novel.
ありがとね、紬。
Look at you straining yourself with a smile again.
だって頑張らないと間に合わなかったし、結果間に合ったし、今回は見逃して。
しずく。何？お話があります。
Shoot.
なんでもっと他の人に手伝ってもらわなかったんですか？
Well, you can't be a burden. And, you know, you need to prove that you can do it all by yourself. That didn't look like the normal Tsumugi. She was somehow grave. That's just my gut, though.
それはなんか悪いし。
She's just like me, for real, for real.
少し飾り付けを少なくしたりとか考えなかったんですか？
All he needs to be the best party it can be.
だって、
Mm-hmm.
紬とハイリ君のために豪華にしたかったから。
Splendiferous. Fucking bringing out the, like, 100-point Scrabble words. Tsumugi's angry. And pretty seriously at that.
ねえ、心配ですよ。またそうやって無理をして嫌な気持ちになっていろんなこと忘れちゃうんじゃないですか？
Yep, no relapsing.
そんなことないわよ。
本当ですか？
She looked directly into Shizuku's eyes.
嘘は？禁止。私もういなくなっちゃいます。雫の嫌なこと、
Mhm.
楽しくすることできません。
Yeah, you need to learn how to self-regulate on your own.
今の雫見てたら安心して帰れませんよ。
紬。ごめんね。やっぱりちょっと無理してたか
Yeah,
も。
you've been talking the talk about like, oh yeah, you know, I'll do better, take care of myself, but you're not actually doing it.
ごめんね。
You've recognized that you have an issue. That's the first step. Now actually implementing your solutions is the hard part. And sticking to it. Smoogie. She looks sincere.
ダメです。
A flat rejection. Her voice sounded like you were full of some kind of resolve. She continued.
雫、この夏楽しかったですか？今までの夏休みで一番楽しかった。忘れたくないですか？忘れたくない。絶対に忘れない。
Then take better care of yourself, you dingus.
だったら雫にプレゼントがあります。どうしたの？ねえ、紬？
Yeah, why do you sound so dire about it?
雫が無理をしないように
I hit my funny bone on my desk, putting my coffee pot
私が
back.
プレゼントを。
Smoogie?
大嫌いです。雫のこと。どうしたの？嫌い。大嫌い。紬、ねえ。どうして急にそんなことを
I
言う
don't
の？
know, where are you going with this, Smoogie?
急じゃありません。初めから嫌いでした。ずっと嫌いでした。そうなの。嫌いごめんなさい。私てっきりその喋らないでください。初めて会った時優しそうで優しくしてくれて嫌いでした。一緒にお泊まりした時も可愛い着ぐるみを持ってきてくれて嫌いでした。
Okay.
パリングルスを集めてる私を知っていっぱい食べてきてくれて
Yeah, I wanted to eat those.
嫌いでした。ゴミ掃除手伝ってくれて嫌いでした。
Alright, you're obviously saying, you know, the opposite of what you really mean, so.
嫌でした。
But where are you going with this, Smoogie?
髪と目の色褒めてくれて嫌でした。耳かきしてくれて一緒にお友達を直してくれて一緒に歌ってくれて一緒に遊んでくれて一緒にカレーを作ってくれて一緒にご飯を食べてくれて一緒に寝て一緒にお掃除をして
Alright, we're kind of going into like a compound sentence here, Smoogie. Bit of a run on. You're gonna lose points for this in the grading.
私の話を聞いてくれていろいろな話をしてくれてハイリさんとのことを真っ赤な顔で話してくれておっぱいのことばっかりで結婚式を喜んでくれていつも笑っててくれて人のことばっかりで
God damn, Smoogie, you're still going?
優しくて強くて無理ばっかり
Yeah, I hate it at all.
全部嫌だった全部大嫌いでした。大嫌いです大嫌いですよ。
Mm-hmm.
だから夏の思い出は全部嫌な思い出なんです。私との夏は嫌な思い出にしかなってませんから。
Mm-hmm. So don't forget them, because you said you're gonna remember your bad memories now.
嫌なこと忘れようとしたら
Mm.
一緒に夏のことも全部忘れちゃいますよ。
Smogie's tears trickled onto Shizuku's face. Their meaning. The meaning behind her hatred. Shizuku figured it out too. So she had to. She too.
私ごめん。本当は紬といてもね、全然なのよ。もうこの夏もね、
Fucking sucked.
紬のことも
Cat got your tongue?
言えるわけないじゃない。言えるわけないわよ。そんな嘘ついてくれる紬に言えるわけないわ。ないわよ。言ってください。言わなきゃダメです。すく嫌な思い出って言ってくださいよ。
I couldn't just stand here and watch this. But, like hell, I was gonna look away from Samugi's determination. For Shizuku, for the summer we spent together, Samugi lied for all of it.
大嫌いだから雫も来てください。明日のお別れ会も行きません。何の連絡もなしにいなくなります。どうですか？そんな子、嫌いですよね。
You had a bad habit doing that during your route.
本当は昨日のお泊まりもハイリさんと浮気しようとしてたんです。おっぱいも大切になんてしませんし、カレーまずかった。
I mean, random seafood curry, depending on what you throw in, it
包
could be
丁
kind
握
of
る
gross.
時の猫の手ももうしません。明日のプレゼントも捨てます。感謝の手紙も捨てて。
You're getting your hair all snotty.
雫、早く言ってくださいよ。これ以上はごめんね、
Poor Shizuku's lying on her back, so like all of it's going into her sinuses, like some. It's gonna be some unreal post-nasal drip.
もういいから忘れない。絶対に忘れない。だから大嫌いでお別れなんてさせないで。でも
Their tears mixed together.
紬、
何ですか？
初めて会った時からね、可愛くて
Oh no, oh no. They're cute and
おっ
funny.
ぱいが小さいとかそんなことどうでもよくて、もうね、紬みたいに細かくいろいろ出てこないの。もう全部なの。一緒にいた全部が大好きなの。
雫、ダメですよ。
Mm-hmm.
嘘つ
Hey,
かない
no,
と。
that's the thing we're doing. You gotta say the opposite of what you mean.
私だって
For some reason.
大好きなんですから。
知ってるわよ。わかってるわよ。
辛いです。辛すぎです。これじゃ嫌な思い出になりませんよ。
Ah, you ruined it. All for nothing.
ごめんね。雫のそういうところ
Yeah, maybe a little bit for
嫌
real.
いです。
Just a bit.
今のはどっち？
どっちですかね。
もう紬
Yeah, the part that's like suffocatingly kind. Yeah, you should probably wash your face, maybe blow your nose.
それじゃあここで雫、やっぱり明日は行きません。ちゃんと嫌な思い出にしましょう。
そんな忘れないわ。絶対忘れないから。
Or is time like actually up? Tsumugi shook her head.
雫は雫を侮りすぎです。優しすぎます。いろんな人に。
You know, to the expense of yourself.
きっと無理します。だから必要なんです。大好きなのに大好きじゃない思い出が。だからここでこの夏はバイバイ。
バイバイ。
Yeah, trying to be cool like that isn't in your
ね。
isn't your DNA, Tsumugi.
じゃあね。
さようなら。
Bye.
さようなら。またね。
Yep, take 2 steps, turn around, say something, rinse and repeat all the way to the door.
ありがとうね。
Tsumugi was no longer behind us. But there she was at the top of the lighthouse, waving goodbye.
私もおっぱい。
Oh, she said boobs. Maybe she can't think of any other goodbyes. Yeah, that one kind of like reset your brain, huh?
でもお別れがおっぱいって。もう紬ったら。
Yep, so silly. All right, time for you to step up, big boy. You know, time to be a man. No, comfort your crying girlfriend.
またね。またね。
Shizuku. She stood there a while, unmoving. Damn, for like a long while. Then the sun fell. That sparkling, fluttering gold of the lighthouse, too, disappeared. That golden hour between evening and night fell upon us. The golden sun that illuminated us from the lighthouse was no longer visible. All around us was dyed in the moon's blue light. Our golden hour of the summer fell into memory. August 27th. Let's go. The next day, Tsumugi really didn't come. She was nowhere to be found at her lighthouse. Without its master, it looked terribly lonely. Everyone partied it up, as if to brush all that away. But they still looked just as sad. Shizuku knew this, and threw insincere insults towards her. Cried a little. Talked about boobs more than usual. With the brightest of smiles. All to keep me from worrying over her. And then the party neared its end. My life on this island neared its end. I, who wanted to be forgotten. Tsumugi, who didn't. And Shizuku, who forgot. This summer, the three of us spent together. Neared its end.
んじゃな。
Later. I'll come say bye on the day I
お
leave.
土産用意しておくから楽しみにしてなさいよ。
Nice. Is it gonna be like a goodie bag of snacks from the shop? I will. Thanks for today. One by one, they left. Until it was just me and Tokuda.
お疲れ様。
Hey, that's my line.
そうね。
Shizuku and I remained. Not exactly a shocking turn of
ね
events.
え、もう少し残っていかない？高野菜みたいな感じで。
Sure, I'm game. Shizuku and I stood in front of the lighthouse, nestled together. Did we just not want to part ways? Or were we hoping for the lighthouse's master to come home? I didn't know. But it was probably both. The lighthouse bathed in the morning sun, just like every day. Tsumugi might not ever come back here again. I'm positive. Involuntarily, I've been wishing to forget my bad memories. God or no God, whether he erased them or not, even assuming he was real, I'm the one who wanted it. I'm the one who wanted to forget. But I can't anymore. Because Tsumugi, she went so far just for me. I don't want to forget her hatred. I mustn't forget my love for her. No matter what happens, I won't wish to forget. Never. No more, I will not forget. No matter how painful it is. I will make it through.
そろそろ行きましょうか。
I guess so. Surprised you guys didn't get, like, murdered by mosquitoes, like, sleeping outside like that. And walk Shizuku to the dock. Come to think of it, I haven't seen that calico lately. I wonder what's up with him. He was pretty dang fond of Shizuku. I would have liked to let him know that she'd be able to make up, that she might be able to make up with her mom. And since then, she hasn't forgotten anything. What even was the deal with that cat god? When would her memories even be taken in the first place? Oh, when she slept? When she asked for it? When she came back to the island? Nothing felt quite on the money. Man, it's also ambiguous. That's one whimsical god, alright. Or, wait. Was a god ever actually making her forget? Who knows, man? Up to reader interpretation. Tsumugi was gone. I was getting ready to go home. And summer was making its end known to all. Maybe I'll head out and see Shizuku. Or so I thought. But the beach hut was no more. And the next most memorable place, the lighthouse, felt kind of off limits. In the sense of repayment for Tsumugi's resolve. I'll go check it out. I started towards the beach hut. Damn, everything's still piled up in here. Oh, there's gonna be so much mold, guys. Like, you need to clean this place out, like, fucking the day it happened. Shizuku had her hand stretched out in some debris. What are you doing, Shizuku?
ハイリ君、ちょっとね、大事なものを見つけたから取り出せないかなって思って。あとちょっとで
You okay?
掴めるの。
Oh, she's still going.
大丈夫よ。だけど話しかけないで。
Yeah, need to focus.
今中指でギリギリ触ってる状態だから。
Yeah, I can get it if you want, you know.
ハイリ君は帰ったら水泳部に戻るんでしょ。そんな人に怪我させられないわ。
Well, I can't really let you get hurt either. Have we tried moving stuff away from it so you can just reach in and grab it?
つまめた。よいしょっと。
What she took out was a journal?
ええ、付箋を貼っていたあのノート。
Probably all illegible by now, huh?
私はこうじゃなければって見返してたあのノート。
I see.
大丈夫。またこれに頼ろうと思ってるんじゃなくてね。ここに挟んでおいたの。
There was a letter in between the pages. Is that?
結婚式でもらった紬からの手紙。
Oh, I see. At least that made it out all right.
それでこんなところでどうしたの？
See you, obviously.
ありがとう。でもよくここって分かったわね。
I kind of wanted to get one last look myself, so. We ate curry here. Stayed up till daybreak here. We got yelled at by Shizuku's mom, closed the gap between the two. We hung out with everyone. The three of us played together. The two of us stayed together. It was fun.
ねえ、ハイリ君、デートをしましょう。
Ah, that's right. Never even done that.
ずーっと海の家だったものね。
And when we did go somewhere, it was just the
ちょ
lighthouse.
っとくらいデートっぽいことをしてもいいかもね。
There's not really many places on the island to go, but sure. For example,
そうね。一緒に海を見たり、手をつないで浜辺を歩いたり、テラス席でランチをしたり。
we've done all that here at the beach hut already.
じゃあ私たちは
Mm-hmm.
この夏ずーっとデートをしてたのかも。
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, I guess it was.
それじゃあ行ってないところでデートなんてどうかしら。
Sounds like a plan. Was there anywhere even left in the small island we hadn't been to, though?
そういえば二人であそこは行ってないかも。
You come up with something?
じゃあ私が案内してあげる。
Lead the way. Shizuku led me by the hand to. Damn, you out of breath?
ここの階段急なのよね。
Ugh, you can say that again. Sweat poured off the both of us. We sat down on the comfortable looking grass, then took our shoes off. It's the first time we've come to the shrine together, huh?
ここすごく眺めがいいの。
Yeah, we came here a bunch, and hopefully the god here likes us because we gave him like $50. Yeah, you can even see Samugi's lighthouse from here. Oh, the beach hut too. You can see all of our memories of the summer from here. So much happened. Shizuku and I started dating. She lost her memories. She made up with her mom. We've made so many memories I never want to forget. Summer's ending, but I'll come back and find a way to keep that cat god from taking off with your memories.
ハイリ君、
Yeah, we'll put some like antifreeze and some meat and just like toss it around the island. Get that cat god.
分かったのよ。気がついちゃったの。猫の神様なんて。
Yeah, that's stupid.
本
Of
当は
course it was
な
never
かっ
there.
た。
I see. Had a hunch.
子供の頃にね、私はいろんなことを忘れてたの。いいことも嫌なことも
Mm-hmm.
いろんな記憶が欠けてた。 もしかしたら初恋の思い出なんかもあったかもしれないわね。
Who knows? It doesn't really count if you're like under the age of 15, I say. What's that about? Trying to make me jealous?
そうかもね。猫の神様にお参りする前から私はそうだったの。怒られたり嫌なことがあると逃げたり忘れたりしてた。不思議よね。嫌な記憶がないって言ってるのに、
Mm-hmm.
海の家が逃げ場っていうのはずっと覚えてるんだもの。
Yeah. You did say that the first time we went inside.
自分でも忘れてることに気がついて、そうならないように頑張ろうとしたの。忘れちゃいけないことをメモしておいて、これにはそういう意味もあったの。
Her journal of sticky
ど
notes.
うしてこれを書いてるかも忘れて、結局はこれにすがるようになっちゃう。
I mean, it's probably would have been more like, I don't know what I was trying to say. I had the word, like the verbiage in my head, but then I lost it. You know, the economy of space in a journal. If you just wrote on the lines instead of like sticking sticky notes everywhere, like I think you'd be able to fit more in there if you just wrote in it like normal. But hey, I guess the whole point of a sticky note is for you to jot it down right away as soon as it happens, and then, you know, you just go and you stick it in there later. But
でもハイリ君と紬のおかげで私は少しだけ踏み出せそう。ありがとうね。
don't mention it. Children who suffer abuse or extreme stress, they detach themselves from their memories. Sometimes they create imaginary friends. I've heard of stuff like that. By playing with this fake friend, they relieve stress. Through talking with them, they can tidy their heart. Shizuku was likely in the same boat. And by coincidence, she heard about all that bond-cutting god folklore. She took that as real. She fabricated some divine miracle in her head. But she surely couldn't have done a thing about it by herself. So, it never was a god making you forget. I see. We ran around like mad because of all that, but I'm certain if she hadn't done that, the young Shizuku wouldn't have been able to hold it together. If she hadn't done that, her heart wouldn't have been able to take it. She did it so often. It just became it became involuntary.
そういうのもうやめないと。ハイリ君との恋愛の記憶も紬から言われた大嫌いも全部忘れちゃうから。もう絶対に忘れない。
Yeah, that's please don't. Right.
もう無理はしない。自分に価値がないなんて思わない。
Yeah, don't you ever.
もうすぐ帰っちゃうのね。
Yeah, seems that way.
水泳部に戻るんでしょ。
Well, that's the plan.
それじゃあなかなか会えなくなっちゃうわね。
Yeah, it'll be lonely, but that's how it'll be.
ハイリ君も紬も私を置いていってしまう。
I mean, you guys can hang out on the weekend. He doesn't live that far away. Like, you live off the island too, so you don't even have to, like, take the ferry to, like, meet up here. You can just meet at the station. Kinda hard, huh?
そんなにあっさりとした反応なの？
Well, it's the truth. You'll be okay without us?
なんかそれじゃあハイリ君がいないと
I mean,
私が生きて
you're
いけな
kind
い
of
みたい
pathetic,
じゃない。
so... you can?
もちろんよ。
Ouch.
だからねえハイリ君、
Damn, you must be real tall, huh? Yeah?
お別れしましょうか。どうかしら。
You got the jump on me again. Both confession and breakup. Can't believe you got me on both.
ハイリ君も言うつもりだった？
Yeah.
気持ちが通じ合ってるわね。ハイリ君はどうして別れたいの？
And this might be selfish, but when I go back to the club, it's probably going to feel awful. And when it hurts, I need to keep on fighting. I mean, what'd I say? And when it hurts, but I need to keep on fighting. Okay, ellipses. If you're there with me, I'm positive I take advantage of that fact. I can't move forward like that. Being together feels comfortable, but I feel like that's not right. Said something before like, if I get hurt, let me spoil myself, but before then, don't coddle me. That's sort of my train of thought on it.
そっか。ずいぶん自分勝手な言い方にするのね。
は？
あえてそういう言い方にしてるんでしょ。ハイリ君は優しいからな。
And you?
じゃあ私も自分私は
Oh, sorry, Shizuku.
人を
I was
甘え
reaching
さ
for my
せるの
coffee
が
cup.
好きなのよ。
あ！
人に頼られないと自分がわからなくなるの。傷ついた人を癒したい。でも私は癒すことと自分が自分であることがくっついちゃってるから。だから甘やかしすぎちゃう。もっと頼ってほしいって思ってダメにしちゃう。傷ついた渡り鳥を
Yeah, help other people grow, but don't focus on your own growth kind of thing.
私が私を保つためにその人の生きがいを崩してしまう。
Kind of smothering.
それはダメなことよね。
No.
私はそういう自分をやめようと思う。だから傷つこうとしているハイリ君がいるとね、ダメになっちゃう。また甘やかしちゃう。
Mm-hmm.
ダメにしちゃう。私は今までと変わらないでいちゃう。だからかな。
Yeah. We fit each other too well. The way we hurt, the way we heal. It wouldn't be crazy for that compatibility to get in each other's way. If I lean, Shizuku stops. If Shizuku is the pillar, I stop. Standing still is our forte.
このままずーっと甘やかして。
Mm-hmm.
普通の恋人みたいな。そういうのも良かったかもね。
Maybe. I wasn't exactly opposed to being pampered myself. That would have been best. But that's not how things played out.
紬のせいね。
Gee, thanks, Samugi. We matched each other perfectly. We'd stop being able to move. There'd be nothing we needed to add. Nothing to take away. That's the kind of couple we'd become. Yeah, people get strong by, like, overcoming challenges and all that fun stuff. But if you're entirely, self-contained, become stagnant. No growth, no change. And, if it's too stagnant, then it just rots and it's, You both need to do a little bit of personal development first. And then maybe in like a year or so, you can drop her a line and be like, hey, you want to, go get coffee or something? Like, but what if, though? But we had Smokey. So we didn't. I won't use people as a crutch anymore. And that includes myself.
私はもう他人に生き方を頼らない。
Right.
でも嫌なことがあったらまた同じことをするかもしれない。だからね。
Now that's pretty.
私はもう一度
I'm sure the
あなたと
fucking
向き合いたい。
the people in charge of maintaining the shrine are gonna be fucking pissed though. Sure, it's paper and it's biodegradable, but for a while it's just gonna be in the grass and the bushes. It's gonna be fucking stuck in tree branches. and it'll get like faded, but it'll still be there. And it's like, ah, dude, what the fuck?
私はもう忘れない。紬が大嫌いって言ってくれたから、自分に価値がないなんて思わない。ハイリ君が大好きって言ってくれたから。だからこの付箋にももう頼らない。私はこの私じゃなくても私を大好きな人がいてくれる。
Sticky notes danced in the wind, like the wings of a bird, like celebratory confetti. The blue sky took on a myriad of colors.
今までありがとうね。
The storm of paper heralded a parting. Farewell to the person they ordained.
ねえハイリ君、最後にお願いがあるの。
Yeah?
ひどいことを言って。私はね、あなたのことが大好きなの。
Need that little bit of resentment to keep you from like crawling back to him? Yeah, I love you too.
だからお別れなんてできそうもない。自分一人じゃ気持ちに決着がつけられない。だからひどいことを言って。
Sticky notes twirled and fluttered like a rain of confetti, as if celebrating a departure. Testament to just how many people's troubles she listened to. She might say she hates her how her heart wasn't in it, but if all she ever did it for was herself, she wouldn't have helped so many. She wouldn't be this trusted by so many. The cat, Samugi, and I. We all came to love her, whether she counseled people or not. We would love her all the same. If it'll give her a reason to move forward, Samugi and I would gladly lie for her. You got it. Yeah, by the way, I only got close to you because your tits were big. I didn't give a damn about going out with you. And you just had to go and confess. I was just doing you a favor, really. God, what a depressing mess this turned out to be. Ruined my whole fucking summer.
問題児のハイリ君なんかと付き合わなければよかった。
And just because you had abs, you thought you were cool. Boobs this, boobs that. Everything else is off limits with you.
だったら言えばよかったじゃない。私からばっかりじゃなくて自分で。告白も別れるのも私からばっかりって。
Oh, it's a pain in my ass, okay? There I was, sitting around waiting for you all the
あ
time.
なたが育児なしなだけじゃない。
Oh, shut up, will you? Man, I thought you'd be a lot looser.
私はエロい女よ。
Oh, dumb laughing.
真剣なのに。もう知らない。あなたのことなんて忘れる。こんな嫌な思い出。
Now you ain't even getting a
もういらない。
crumb of it. Not even a whiff of what's going on over here.
いらないいらないいらない。
Fine by me. Go ahead and forget all about me. We flung cruelties at each other, smiling all the while.
気が済んだし、そろそろ行くわね。
Yeah.
いつか。
Someday. Once I get back to the swim club, and I'm able to handle the pain. Someday. Once Shizuku stops seeking her life in others, and she's able to find the value in herself. When that happens, could we meet again? Shizuku and I both nearly said those words, but we didn't. Because it would become a crutch. It would take advantage of it. It would become our reason for living.
さよなら。
Later.
あとね。
ん？
好きよ。
Whoa! And now it stuck to my face. When I pulled it off, Shizuku was gone. I love you too. What? Would she like jump in the bushes? Like, where'd she go? The shrine's like an open ground, and it's the big fucking staircase. She had to go somewhere, my man. Was she Batman? And so, the last day of summer vacation arrived. I went around and said my goodbyes. First stop was the lighthouse. But Tsumugi wasn't there. Everyone was. Still running wild. Never think school was starting tomorrow. Still smiling as if this wasn't the last day we'd see each other. Shizuku was nowhere to be found. Apparently, she didn't even come to the island today. And then, my final stop was... time to go then. I turned from the beach hut
あ
when...
りがとうございますハイリさん
Tsumugi? So this is where she was.
雫のために嘘をついてくれて
You saw that? We both lied in the end, didn't we?
嘘をつかないって決めたのに
That's human nature, ain't it?
私たち最後は嘘ばっかりですね
That we are.
ハイリさん私たちはいつまでも仲良しですから
I know.
そうでしたね
That's all the more reason. In order to move forward, we have to say goodbye. So,
バイバイ
Tsumugi, I'll see you later. This was a nice summer break. I looked up at the sky. Herb! The birds have to rest their wings. We're on the way home, to a place they ought to spread them to. Woo! We did it! Good route. I liked it. For the most part, anyway. A couple gripes here and there, but, well, you know. Coming off Nomiki's, ooh, it was like a, I don't know. I was about to say like a blockbuster smash hit, which kind of gets a vibe across. You know, not nearly that dramatic, but. All right, where's our epilogue? Fork it over. I know you got one.
感謝の手紙と言いながら実は感謝の手紙ではありません誰よりも優しい雫どうして私が雫と一緒にいたいかわかりますかどうして私が雫を大好きかわかりますか相談に乗ってもらったからだって知っていると思いますがそれより前から私は雫のことが大好きです学校の尊敬されて私は
Oh, sorry, Tsumugi.
雫と一緒にいて楽しいからです
Not because you can solve anything or everything.
おっぱいって言ってニコニコ笑っている雫が大
It
好
is
きで
funny.
す時々意地悪な雫が大好きですきっと雫も私のことを大好きだって
Wow, a
思
bit
ってくれ
presumptuous,
てる
huh?
はずですでも私はもうすぐ帰らなければいけませんきっともう会うことはできません寂しいですか
It's like kind of cruel, but I hope a little
そう
bit.
言ってくれると
Yeah.
ちょっとだけ嬉しいですでも私みたいなお友達が雫には絶対できるはずですだから雫は全然寂しくなりません、
That like you for you, not because of the things you do.
私のことなんて
Friendship isn't transactional.
きっとすぐに忘れちゃいますけれど少し心配なことがあります雫はいろんな人にニコニコしたりいろんな人の相談を受けたりすごく立派ですでもそれは雫の魅力ではありません雫は立派じゃなくていいんです
Yeah, you can be a little bit of a girl failure as a treat.
雫に何もなくても 雫を大好きな私がいます。ハイリさんがいます。雫が立派って知らないのに、こんなに仲のいい友達ができました。
No, that's a nice way of putting
だ
it.
からね、私を忘れちゃうくらいいいお友達を
Mm-hmm.
作ってください。あなたの親友より。
いいお友達たくさんできたわよ。
What were the odds? One day, a piece of paper fell in front of me. It was the letter that disappeared with the sticky notes that day. Should have been somewhere else, treasured, and yet... The letter that vanished back then, the letter from my best friend, appeared before me.
でもあなたのことは忘
They're
れ
probably
なかっ
running into all sorts of sticky notes you fucking threw around the island. I'm sure the neighbors would fucking love that. I lived my life obeying the wishes I, myself, would surmise from others, but no more. So? Well, she might say so. Well, she might say she wants me to forget. I won't forget you. That is my volition. That is my selfishness. Go ahead and try and make me forget. Read the mood? Get real. After all that, no matter what unpleasantness came at me, I was okay. No matter how painful something was, I was okay. No matter how unfair, how unreasonable it was, I was okay. Thanks to the awful words I received from the ones I love on that summer day. No harsher words could exist. The cruelty spoken at the end of summer by the ones I hold dear. No experience could be more painful. When I start to lose heart, I remember their hatred. The letter had me feeling nostalgic, and so I left. I left for the island I hadn't set foot on since that summer day. I came by the beach hut. Thought of repairing it crossed my mind. The reason being, nothing in particular. I just wanted to see it again. That place where I spent time with those I loved, those I cherished. That little space of ours. Okay, we're getting kind of like Silent Hill to, you know, fucking Letter from Mary. I also felt like I'd be able to see them there, in our special place. The two I love. A miracle like that would never happen, of course, though. I unlocked the door and... it's full of mold! Inside was clean. Wonder who tidied it up. The Islanders? Or maybe them. I glanced over and found several plushies, two of which held particular significance. But they shouldn't be here. They should have been left at the lighthouse. If they were here, then that means... Tsumugi came here? Maybe she stayed before going home and cleaned things up for me. Then she forgot them? Or were they a present? It was likely the latter. I looked at the stuffed bird and cow. They may have broken up, but these two were never apart. Together forever and ever, just as they vowed at the wedding. I touched them. When I did, I heard footsteps amid the sounds of the waves. I remember them. It's summer. I waited for those footsteps every single day. One step. Another. They got closer. Until our reunion. 3 steps remained. 2 steps. 1. He looked at me, eyes full of shock. The surging, bottled emotions in my chest. Those tender feelings. As I held them back, I smiled. Hey.
また君は私の円の中に入ってくるのね。
I felt a strange conviction that this time we truly would be together forever, just like them. Those friends who waited here will never be apart. Not just the two of us. As I looked at those three friends, I felt that strange conviction. Well, who's the axolotl then? Spooky. Maybe it's Tokuda. Maybe Tokuda's the axolotl. The secret glue holding the three of us together. In the background. You know, supporting them from behind where they can't even see. Thank you, Tokuda, for all that you do. Anywho, that was good. That was a really good epilogue too. You know, I was kind of feeling it a bit, not gonna lie. You know, when talking about the plushies, there was like, oh, even if we're apart, they're still together. I'm like, oh, got me going a little bit. But, ooh, we got another restart coming up with only one route left. Well, one heroine route left, and then we got. Well, I can't. Do we count Umi as a heroine? I don't think so. She's more overall grand narrative of the story related, so that I consider as part of like the main line. You know. I don't know what to classify Samugi. I'm not Samugi. What was I saying? Fucking Umi as. But we'll deal with that later. Same with you, Shiki, Oni girl, whatever your fucking first name was. I like your boots though. Those are some nice boots. I got some good leather boots. They're okay. I don't really wear them very often because I got the military surplus because I'm like, oh, cool, some cheap leather boots, great. And then, you know, as I'm learning more and more, I'm like, oh, these fucking waxy boots. These are like, fucking Rhodesian LARPer shit. I'm like, ooh, Like I don't want people to assume things about me wearing my fucking Rhodesian boots. So I mainly just use them for like hiking and shit. Like those just stay on the shelf for the most part. Even though they are cool and they have like their high top and they got like ankle buckles. They're neat, but they got some baggage to them, which I'm not entirely comfortable with. But anyway, hopefully little Oni girl boots don't have any baggage about like apartheid South Africa with them. But we'll deal with that later. Anyway, Shizuku, yeah, the route we just did. Good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked Shizuku a lot. A little wacky with the whole cat god and forgetting memory stuff. You know, I was gonna say a bit more supernatural than the others, but was it really? Was it really though? I wouldn't say so. Because the whole end was like, oh, there might never even have been a god. Then was the calico, was it secretly the cat god? It's like, ooh. They purposely didn't really answer any of that, you know, leave it up to the reader interpretation. So you can make it out to be whatever you want to be. Which I think was good. I think more stories should leave things vague like that without answering all the questions. Because we know there is supernatural stuff in general, because we got iridescent shades and fucking dream teleporting and all that fun stuff. And spirited away phantom girls. So would a cat god that steals your memories really be that out of the ordinary? No. Was it a little bit? Like, who really was the culprit? Was it all Shizuku? Was it the cat god? Was it maybe a mixture of both? It was probably a little bit of mixture of both, if we're being honest. You know, we're peeling back all the layers and getting to the core of it, but then you get to the deeper part of the core, and it's like, it was Shizuku's, like, mental cope. You know, wow, cope in a way that's not, you know, the colloquial, you know, cope, seethe, mold. Actually using the proper definition of cope here. Shizuku coping with her shitty home life that caused it. But maybe a little bit of supernatural added in to spice it up a little bit. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say, really. I feel like I have a bad habit of saying what I think as everything's going, which leaves me with nothing really to say towards the end. I like seeing Smoogie again. That was good. I think they did a better job of kind of sidelining, best friend character this time. Because a lot of Sumugi's route was really just hanging out with Shizuku and Tsumugi. It's like they were fully attached to the hip. There wasn't a whole lot of alone time. But in this one, they kind of toned that back. I'm pretty sure Shizuku's route was a reflection blue one. Probably like, okay, lessons learned, 3 sustains, 3 improves. We're like, we liked having the best friend around. That's good. But maybe tone it back just a little bit, if we're talking like culinary, the flavor, the best friend flavor was a little too overpowering, kind of drowned out some of the, main heroine flavor going on. So it's like, well, we'll pull back on that a smidge. And I think that really, really helped balance out the narrative. Fairly a lot tighter of a narrative too than Tsumugi's. We're going to talk a lot about Tsumugi if we're going to talk about Shizuku because, they are a pair and their routes are kind of a pair. I really liked at the end where they're like, oh yeah, the person who came to forget, the one who doesn't want to be forgotten, and the one that does the forgetting. It's like, oh damn, fuck, I didn't even realize. It's like, that was good. I like that one. That was a good line to like tie the 3 of them together. And kind of add like an extra bit of layer, like if you probably go back and read it and be like, oh yeah, I can see it. I can see what they're doing, like they were cooking. They had some shit going here. And I think they put together a fine dish. Where would I put Shizuku's route? Tough one. It's definitely towards the top. Do I think Shizuku's route is better than Ao's route? Maybe. I would say so. And if I did, it's not by a lot. Like, it's not a giant power gap. I would, this might be recency bias playing in my head. But I would say, yeah, Shizuku is better than Ao. Would I say it's better than Kamome? I don't think so. Because like I said with Kamome, it was such a straight shot narrative, like no fat at all, pretty much to the point where it felt like it was almost too lean. Like that was my main complaint with Kamame's route. But what they had was fucking A+ solid. And then with Shizuku's route, how do I feel about that? Ooh, that's hard. Because there was more going on with Shizuku's route. Like, it was a bigger serving. But, like, what got served up by Kamame's route was, like, chef's kiss pristine. It's kind of, like, I don't know. I still might be leaning, like, Kamame beats out Shizuku. And then Shiroha's, hard to say, honestly. I might say that Shizuku's better than Shiroha, but it's been like a couple months since I read Shiroha's, so again, recency bias, clouding my judgment a bit. We'll see how I feel in like a week or two. But for now, probably better than Shiroha. So right now, I would probably say Kamome, Shizuku, Ao, Shiroha, Tsumugi, Nomiki. Maybe. Subject to change. That's just off my cuff. I might swap around, like, I don't know, Shiroha and Ao or something, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm sure, like, once I finish the entire story, we'll knock Shiki's out or whatever whatever they call her by. I can't remember. We've bumped into her like twice. Umi's, and then we do whatever the like true route end kind of is. You know, maybe that'll all tie together and be like, oh wow, it really makes, you know, Shiraha's route, you know, even better in retrospect. Like I can look back and see with new eyes and be like, oh, they were cooking, they were doing stuff I couldn't even see in the background. Like, whoa, and that will improve it, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe once I'm done, you know, done everything, I'll put together a little video of all my thoughts. You know, kind of go through everything, just putz around, you know, do a refresh. Maybe I'll delve into the dreaded territory of video essayist and see how that goes. Who knows? That's far off plans, you know. Another thing that I'll probably never end up actually following through with, so don't get your hopes up. Don't hold your breath. But, ladies and gentlemen, one thing you can hold your breath for, bated breath, waiting, constantly refreshing your subscription page, is you'll be waiting for the next episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue, where we will be starting, well, Shiki's route, the only girl left here, and we're restarting again, so are we going to have to reread all of Umi's stuff again? I don't know. A restart scares me, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So to make sure that you stay up to date with whenever that video drops, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and check out the Discord link in the description down below, and become a member today and give me all your money for no reward. Literally nothing. All you do is lose money to me. You should do it. Anyway, I've said my bit. I need to stitch together the first part of the video where I stopped to like move my car for the landscaper and wait for them to like move away from my windows, so that way you just didn't hear power tools going and weed whackers. And I'll get this video uploaded soon, so hopefully it'll be up before 1 p.m. It should, Eastern Standard Time. Not too late, just in time for people getting off school and coming home from work to watch. So, I've already said my bit. I will catch you guys all later now. Bye-bye. Mwah.